Hey, what's going on? This is King Leonidas here coming at you. Oh man, it's like Saturday morning. I think it's like 2:30 in the morning right now. As you can see, I'm up. I'm just here in my garage. I just came outside because it's kind of raining outside, and I just wanted to, be outside and just work right now. I just love the fact that I can actually be able to work when I want to work and sleep when I want to sleep, and pretty much like have my life the way I want it to be, and not have it dictated by somebody else out there. Simply because I, you know, I'm I believe that the only way to really generate income is through a job, which is a bunch of bullshit. You know what I mean? So I'm really here just to show you some stuff that's been going on in my life and my business. Kind of share some ideas and some thoughts with you, some things that's been happening to me recently that's pretty impressive. And it's only been a short 12 months since I've been on the internet, and looking back, it's almost hard to believe that. It's only been 12 months. It's already been 12 months already. My business and my life is being transformed in such a huge way right now. It's almost like imagine the space shuttle getting ready to take off to head to the moon. And the kind of force and the thrust that's developed during the ignition sequence. It's pretty strong stuff. Yeah, it's a lot of force that you take off with, and I'm right there at the cusp, about to ignite and lift off to the moon. And believe it or not, it's actually a lot easier to be able to hitch a ride to the moon with when the rocket's at its right at its ignition taking off, rather than actually catching it in flight or even when it's already out in orbit, right? So you want to be able to grab onto my coattail and be able to enjoy the ride to the moon. And I can I'm going to be sharing with you along the way, along the journey, all the things that I'm doing and all the things that I'm promoting that's really making my business really easy to build, believe it or not. And I'm not actually doing a whole lot, to be straight up honest with you. I'm just taking advantage of some systems and taking consistent action on a day-to-day basis when I'm not on vacation somewhere. Into my business that's bringing so much attention to my Facebook account, because I do spend a lot of my time on Facebook. So I just said, well, I'm going to use social media to be my hub to communicate with my team, with my grow my business. Simply because I think it's fun, it's easy. People love Facebook, they love YouTube, they're free. Why not take advantage of free services to be able to build your business and still be able to have a life? You know what I mean? So they get to know, like, and trust me because of the information that I do share on my Facebook with our travels, my thoughts, my ideas, and all that kind of stuff. And you kind of want to keep that in mind as you're building your business, simply because that's how people are gonna get to know, like, and trust you. And you got to be able to cultivate and build relationships with them. First off, I kind of want to log in here and just kind of show some results from what's been happening in my business over the last week. And I actually just got back from New York City on a short vacation on last weekend, just before 4th of July weekend. And I came back and my business literally it grew even more, which is pretty impressive. You know what I mean? I'm gonna log in my back office here real quick, and I was gonna go check the contest standings and just to show you where we're at in the contest right now, for just one of our affiliate offers of the Empower Network. And as you can see, it's a pretty stiff competition right here. You know what I mean? We actually were like number 64 in the contest a few days ago, and I was pretty impressed by that because I've never placed that high in a contest this far into it. So that was a pretty. Oh wow, we're number 60 right now. That's freaking awesome. We're at 350 points, so we're up there with the big boys. Um, we're not that far off Layla Stats. She's a top income earner, six-figure earner with Empower. Simon Steps is a really cool guy. I've got a bunch of videos with him, which I'll probably gonna share with you guys. I don't think I've shared any of them yet. Stone Evans, he's another cool cat, really heavy hitter. Excuse me. Glenn, good friend of mine, Project AWOL. Shouts out Glenn. I mean, just Rob Four. These are like top income earners in the industry that I know personally that have earned or are currently earning six figures in the industry right now. And I'm just showing you where we're at in comparison to what's going on with them. Franco Gonzalez in this contest. You know what I mean? So I can kind of show you who are actually up there in work ahead of right now, and then what's going on in our business and how important this is. Chuck Marshall. I've actually got a pretty good interview with Chuck from a couple of events ago. This guy's already earned like $600,000 or something with the Empower Network, and we're in front of him in the contest. Mac's a multi-millionaire actually. He did win the first two Empower Network contests, and as you can see, we're ahead of him. John Chapman is another six-figure earner, and these are people that I do know personally. I've met them at events. I do talk to them on Facebook, or I might be in a Google Hangout with them from time to time, or they might be mentoring me or something. And these are big names. As you can see, we're still in the top 200, and scrolling down. Kim Tar, she's a top online marketer. and we're still here. Paul Hutchings, he actually just paid off his house with the Empower Network on my birthday earlier this year. So he's a big six-figure earner with the Empower Network. We're still in the top 200. That's a lot of people, to be in the top 200 in this contest. And believe it or not, you can actually see where this is the top 200. And I'm still scrolling. Doing Paul's a good buddy of mine. He's a six-figure earner with Empower also. As you can see, I'm still scrolling right. Dakota McLaurin, another good buddy of mine. Jordan Schultz, really cool kid. I love that guy, man. Todd Dowell, one of my mentors. I've learned so much from Todd. As you can see, I'm still scrolling in the top 200, and boom, there you go. Top 200 is at 150 points, and we're all the way up here at number 60 in the contest right now. That's huge. That is a huge, huge deal for both my wife and I at this point in our lives and our business. And believe it or not, it's all been because we've been following a couple of simple steps every single day in our business to be able to have these results that are happening each and every single day. And I'm impressed. My goal actually is to finish top 35. And as you can see in the contest, you need about Russell Brunson's taking that spot. Now you need about 550 points to be top 35. So not that far off. Only about 25 people away from being top 25 spots from being away from top 35, and about 150 points or something. So, all right, 200 points or something. So, definitely easily. That's easy. That's easy to do. That's about what 6 sales, 12 sales or something. A few event tickets or whatever. Have a couple of 2-1s or something, and I'll be able to get up there. I know I know it's gonna happen simply because I love my team. They're growing. I'm helping them expand. I'm helping them grow. And I know this is remarkable results that I've seen in such a short period of time. To be honest with you, I'm quite impressed by that. I'm not sharing this to gloat. I'm not sharing this to show off or anything. I'm just showing you what's possible when you simply um, you stay the course and you actually apply what you're learning, and you take on, you take your goals and your dreams serious. You know what I'm saying? You have to be serious about them. You got to stay purpose driven with it, because in life you only get one opportunity a lot of times to be able to make something happen. And when that opportunity presents itself, you've got to take action. You got to take massive action in order to really shine and have that happen. So I really wanted to share that with you so that you can get a clear-cut understanding that this opportunity is not my opportunity. It's your opportunity. I'm taking advantage of my opportunity that I've been afforded with this company, with this affiliate system, because of what my vision is and because of what my goals are. Um, and I'm very appreciative that I've been able to get to this point in my business and just be able to learn. You know what I mean? Some of the things that I do on a day-to-day basis that's helped me with my business. I'm constantly daily looking at training videos on how to create better videos, on how to market better, on how to be a more effective communicator. I'm constantly reading books about how to be able to bring, like right now I'm actually about to read. As soon as I get off this video, I'm gonna go and sit and finish and start and finish this book called how to bringing out the best in people by McGinnis, Alan something McGinnis, I think the author is. I'm going to read that entire book in the next couple of hours because I want to grow my mind. I want to be a more effective communicator. I want to be able to help my team more. I want to be able to really show the new guy that's joining my team that they can do it too, and it's easy, and just make it super simple for them, because it's nothing but a 1-2 click click bang bang operation. So you just gotta fall in line and just do those things. You know what I mean? And I actually watch videos by David Wood every single day. There's a sales video for the video hosting service that I get up every day and I look at that video, or I just put the audio on and I listen to it while I'm doing whatever I'm doing in the house, or if I'm taking a nap or something, it's playing in the background. Same with the Inner Circle audios. I actually believe it or not, I spent like the entire evening 2 nights ago downloading all the Empower Network Inner Circle audios, putting photos to them, making sure they're correctly labeled, the dates are correct, the speakers are correct, so I can upload them on my iPod and have every single Empower Network Inner Circle audio on my iPod, so I can have it with me, because I do travel quite often. And I'm always listening to music or something on my iPod, so why not pop on an inspirational audio in between when I'm jamming out or something, you know what I mean, just so I can kind of feed my mind as I'm going throughout my day. Even when I'm working out or I'm walking, or I might just go take the train or something to go somewhere, I definitely have to keep my audios with me, because I learned so much from these audios, listening to them repetitively. because there's always a nugget that you didn't get the last time that you can get from them. And I do enjoy listening to them because, believe it or not, you actually get to know the people that have had success with this online marketing system a lot better. So when you meet them, you have an understanding for what they've been through, where they are, and where they're trying to go, and you can kind of relate to them. And it's a lot easier, as far as getting to know them a lot better, especially when you become a top earner yourself and you start earning, 20, 30, 40, $50,000 a month with the system. When you simply just take action, and if you see the results that I have, you like them, and you want to learn how I've actually been able to get to this spot in my business right now, there's a link below the video. I highly encourage you to come over to my Facebook account, come over to Facebook, like my fan page, add me on Facebook, and let's talk. You know what I mean? Shoot me any questions that you have. I will respond. I do love to talk to people on Facebook. For the last 2 weeks now, I've had people hit me up on Facebook that have seen my videos across the internet, and I mean, people have just joined my business. You know what I mean? They just literally, hey, what's your link to join your online business? They don't even know what it is. They're just joining. I had a guy from Sri Lanka actually hit me up about, I don't know, about 6 hours ago before I took a nap. I actually went to bed about 8:30 and I got up about 1. He hit me up. It was actually a little earlier than that. It was about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. He hit me up, to be honest with you, and it was a really quick to the point conversation, and he just got started in my business. He got started, immediately. He took action, which is pretty impressive. So my business is stretched as far as Sri Lanka. I've got downline in South Africa, in Asia. So it's incredible to see how easy it is to build this business online. Just from literally, I'm in my garage. I mean, come on, I'm sitting in my garage. It's 2:36 in the morning. I'm hearing my old Army PT shirt. I've got a rinky-dink headlamp on. It's raining outside. You know what I mean? And people are joining my business. I don't have to go out and do meetings and get on the phone. I don't even own a cell phone. You know what I mean? I don't own a cell phone. I'm never on the phone. I do use Google to make my phone calls because it's free. So if you didn't know that, if you want to cut back in your phone bill like I did, it's almost, matter of fact, next month is going to be 12 months I have not had a cell phone. I have not had a cell phone, which is, I think that's pretty cool. I haven't had a cell phone. My business is growing. I'm making more money without being on the phone. You know what I mean? I think this month our income's probably we're gonna pass the $7,000 a month mark this month, which is pretty darn cool. You know what I mean? I took a vacation up to New York, came back. I'm taking another vacation to Denver. Then we're moving to Costa Rica. And then our business is just gonna explode in such a short period of time while we're having fun. I'm not going out, getting up, working a 9 to 5. I'm not slaving hard all day. I'm not doing anything crazy. As a matter of fact, I was actually visiting my grandmother in New York, and she was laughing at me because she said that I'm too lazy. You know what I mean? And I told her I'm not afraid to tell you that I'm lazy. You know what I mean? I don't see the point in me getting up and getting all hot, sweaty, and dirty to go work for money. Well, I can actually take my time and donate it to people that actually need training, that need coaching, that need to understand that there's a better way of life. There's another way to live, and they can actually have their goals and dreams. You know what I mean? There's not enough ambassadors out there that's delivering that message. There's a lot of colleges and schools out there just telling people to go get a job, go get an education, when that's a failing system. That's a flawed system. There needs to be more people out in the community actually educating people about, hey, you can actually live your life without having to stress, without having to worry, without having to worry about paying your bills, without having to ask your boss for time off because your kid's sick, or because you're sick, or because you just want to take a day off and just rest. You know what I mean? I don't have to worry about those things. It's 2:30 in the morning. I can go to bed right now and not get up until Monday or Tuesday, and my business will grow. You know what I mean? And that's just freaking awesome. I can lay in bed, work my business if I wanted. I could have actually been lying down right now doing this, but I just chose to get up because I was actually up. I was doing I was up. It's 2 in the morning. I was up, giving some gratitude, just reflecting a little bit on the last 12 months of my life, where I've come from, where I'm going. Saying some affirmations. Actually speaking into existence what the next 6 months of my life is going to look like. Reading my goals. Um, just being excited about where the challenges that I've had over the last 12 months, the challenges that are about to come. I'm excited about it because it's going to make the story a lot more impactful when people hear it, having these experiences and sharing them across my team and the internet, and whoever, just with you, that you're seeing this. You know what I mean? It's going to really make the story that much better because people need to know that you're real. They need to know that you have challenges, you have struggles that you're gonna overcome, and nobody's like Superman. You're not just. I mean, even Superman has challenges, right? You're not gonna just wake up one day and everything's gonna be all peachy. Matter of fact, I was listening to a seven-figure earner inside the Empower Network that was talking about the best analogy I've ever heard. It was actually on an international audio I was listening to yesterday. this is the best analogy I've heard about being a self-sufficient business owner, right? It's kind of like when you're traveling on an airplane, right? And he reminded me of a one particular time when I was in the army. I was actually on my way to, I think it was Iraq. I was on my way to, no, it was, I was 2009. I was on my way to Afghanistan, as a matter of fact, and we're flying in on the C-17. If you and actually, if you don't know what it is, look up a C-17 on Google. It's a pretty big cargo airplane, right? So they configured the interior of it to look like a passenger plane. So there's seats on the inside, but you can sit along the walls of the aircraft, right? So I'm sitting along the wall, and we're going in. The guys are all packed in there like sardines, and we're just like sleeping in with a position that we can get comfortable in with all the gear on and everything. So the red lights go on inside the aircraft, and when the red lights go on, it's pretty much like this is a real world operation. So it's like, hey, we're going into mission status. We're about to go hot. So we're just flying in, and all of a sudden the plane just takes a huge nosedive, right? And I freak out because it was unexpected. There was no warning. It just nosedived, and you can't look outside to see what's going on. So it's scary as shit. And the plane is going down. It felt like about for 2.5 minutes the plane is just nosediving, and you're waiting for an impact. You know what I mean? But the whole time that's going on, you're not, you might experience some turbulence. You might experience something that's shocking like that, but you can't go back. You know what I mean? I can't go back to the airport we took off to and not get on the flight. I have to go through with it, whether we land, whether we crash or not. You know what I mean? There's no turning back. And it's like, um, the same with business. When you get started, you're not going to just quit just because there's a little turbulence or your business takes a nosedive. You can't do that. If you do that, you're going to fail. You're not going to be successful. You know what I mean? And believe it or not, on that same flight, what was going on, the pilots were trained to actually make a tactical move to nosedive to avoid enemy incoming fire so that they can actually land, and they flared out the aircraft and they touched down within, I mean, it felt like flawless. Like within 3 minutes you were on the ground, and I knew we were up there pretty high because you were nosediving for quite some time. And you've got to know that the other side of your business, that's what it looks like. You're gonna land safely and successful, um, from your altitude trip that you're having. You know what I mean? And you've got to know that you got to stay the course. I'm telling you, you just have to stay the course. You have to do it. Rome wasn't built in a day. Um, it took many times for the guy that invented the light bulb, many failures for him to be able to discover the incandescent light bulb, right? So you can't just give up. If you think you can, and you think you can't, you're absolutely right. So if you think you can do something, you're absolutely right. If you think you can't, you're absolutely right. You're the maker of your future and your destiny. You're the only person that can tell yourself whether you can do something or not. And you've got to be able to literally stand up and fight and put your foot down and say, hey, I'm going to get up. I'm going to do what I need to do to make things happen. Now, I'm going to share with you real quick, and I'm going to wrap this up. Um, you might be listening to me and thinking, I'm kind of nuts. I'm crazy to be up at 2 o'clock in the morning, doing the things that I'm doing. But the reason I do that is because a long time ago, when I first got started in the MLM industry back in 2006, I think well, I was halfway through my career, but 2006 or whatever. I used to hear people talk about, putting your dreams and your goals up, and you're writing it down, putting pictures up in different places, reading them like twice a day. I thought to myself that stuff was really cheesy. I thought it was like, oh, that stuff doesn't work because it just sounds like something a kid would do. You know what I mean? It didn't sound like this is the real secret to success until I actually applied it in my life, and it started happening. You know what I mean? I actually started getting the things that I wanted to get, like this laptop I have, for instance. This was actually on one of my goal sheets and I have it in Evernote still for quite some time. And a lot of things that I've actually wanted that I've just sat and actually focused all my energy on, and felt good about having it, has actually come to pass into my life simply because I did those things. So if you're listening to me and you think that they're corny, I'm telling you they're not. They actually work. You know what I mean? And I can tell you repetitively, I can list event after event and things after things that this has happened to, like me meeting my wife, us getting married, the cars we've had, the traveling, where our business is right now, where we're traveling to, where we're moving to. A lot of these things have happened simply by focusing on the things that we want, with all our energy, and actually putting it in front of us, without worry, just having faith and just knowing that we're going to be able to move forward and do it, and believing in each other, above all else. And I'm grateful to be able to have her in my life, to be able to believe in me when I needed her to, because it was one of those things that I needed, and I'm glad that I was able to get it, to be able to get to this point in my business. And it feels great knowing that I can that I've been able to overcome a whole lot. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, you can overcome a lot too. Hang on. grab a drink of lemonade. Yeah, you can overcome a lot too, but you just got to stay the course. You know what I mean? You're gonna have people that are coming into your business that you're gonna come across. You're gonna have haters. You know what I mean? You're gonna have people that are gonna try to ruin your name on the internet. You're gonna have people that are gonna want to steal your business, steal customers, and you just gotta say, hey, it's just a part of doing business. But it's not how you get knocked down. It's how you get back up. It's that you get back up, and if you fall down and you look up, you can get up. So I believe in you. I know you can do it. Again, I just encourage you, come to Facebook, let's talk. You know what I mean? Let me get to know you, because I want to make sure that if I'm gonna share with you the secrets of what I'm doing. I want to know that you're somebody that I can trust, that I can trust to work with, that it's not gonna abuse what I'm gonna share with you, and you're gonna have the right intention to be able to move forward and use it for good and not for evil. So come over there to Facebook. There's another link below here, a capture page. Go ahead and watch that short video. Put your email in. Get instant access to some stuff that I'm doing before the prices go up, because the stuff is selling so fast. I mean, people are joining my team, ridiculous. And, uh, and I've actually got an offer right now where we're partnering up with a buddy of mine, Todd, on the internet with a system he's using to help you grow your business even much faster. You know what I mean? And that's a limited time offer. I'm not sure when the price is going to go up. I think it's like 47 bucks on one time right now. I think he was talking about raising up to 97. So the link's below this video. Click it. Put it in your email. Set that up, to be honest with you, because there's a lot of value that you're going to get on the front end with that product that's going to help you have results like you're seeing I'm having right here on the leaderboards. And I'm actually going to share something special with you once you join my team and you get all in. I'm gonna do something really special, spectacular for you. It's gonna help you to kickstart your business. You're gonna love it. Can I reach out with me on Facebook? Connect with me. Let's get you set up. Let me get to know you a little bit. Get you to help you achieve your dreams. Get you to the next event that I'm gonna be at, so that we can meet face to face and we can mastermind and we can actually get to shoot some videos, take some pictures, high five it up, whatever, and actually take this to the next level. So with that said, I'm gonna sign off. King Leonidas. Love you. Thanks for watching my video. Check out more of my stuff. And just come to Facebook, say what's up. Click the link below the video, and let's get to know each other. All right. Peace.